AnnaBeth.
I'm going to share some jokes. Number one, why did the Buffalo Bills go to the bank? To get a quarterback. What state has the most floors? Florida. What are banana peels compared to? Slippers. Why did the golfer wear 2 pairs of pants? In case he got a hole in one. What kind of jelly do police officers put on their toast? Traffic jam. A man asked the President of the United States if he could buy the country, but when the President said no, he said, "I thought it was a free country." What bugs are very religious? Praying mantises. What happens when you don't clean your mirror? You get a dirty look. Which baseball player is in charge of lemonade? The pitcher. What's an astronaut's favorite key on a keyboard? The space bar. What stays in the corner but goes around the world? A stamp. And here's some churchy jokes. 3 pastors in the South were having lunch at a diner. One said, since summer started, I've been having trouble with bats in my loft and attic at church. I've tried everything. Noise, spray, cats. Nothing seems to scare them away. Another said, yeah, me too. I've got hundreds of them in the attic. I even had the place fumigated and they won't go away. The third said, I baptized all mine and made them members of the church. Haven't seen one since. A friend was in front of me coming out of church one day, and the preacher was standing in the door, as he always is, to shake hands. He grabbed my friend by the hand and pulled him aside. The pastor said to him, "You need to join the army of the Lord." My friend replied, "I'm already in the army of the Lord, Pastor." Pastor questioned, "Then how come I don't see you except at church, except at Christmas and Easter?" He whispered back, "I'm in the Secret Service." There will be a board meeting of the board immediately after the service, announced the pastor. After the close of the service, the church board gathered at the back of the auditorium for the announced meeting, but there was a stranger in their midst, a visitor who had never attended their church before. "My friend," said the pastor, "didn't you understand that this is a meeting of the board?" "Yes," said the visitor, "and after today's sermon, I suppose I'm just about as bored as anyone else who came to this meeting." A new pastor in a small local town spent the first 4 days making personal visits to each of the members, inviting them to come to his first services. The following Sunday, the church was all but empty. Accordingly, the pastor placed a notice on the local newspaper stating that because the church was dead, it was everyone's duty to give a decent Christian burial. The funeral would be held the following Sunday afternoon, the notice said. Curious, a large crowd turned out for the funeral. In front of the pulpit, they saw a closed coffin smothered in flowers. After the pastor delivered the eulogy, he opened the coffin and invited his congregation to come forward and pay their final respects to their dead church. Filled with curiosity as what was to represent the corpse of the dead church, all the people eagerly lined up to look inside the coffin. Each mourner peeked into the coffin, then quickly turned away with a guilty look. In the coffin, tilted at the corner right angle, was a large mirror.
Amen.